sports. It's in the game.
You talk about a big play. Hey, you don't get any bigger than that.
today. From MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1.
Well, that was definitely a surprise there. Handed to the big guy on first down. Heck, the first play of the drive. And when you see him get to the second level, as a former safety, I can just tell you, your eyes get really wide because you know you've got a lot to deal with at that point.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Wilson. That's complete to Jalen Hyatt. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. This now a 3rd and 4. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. Across midfield. He's on his way. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Oh, some strong running. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Well, the Bucs getting ready to go on offense for the first time, and it's Baker Mayfield leading him out in his 2nd season as a Buccaneer and his 7th overall.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. Throwing, Mayfield. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They go play action now. Wilson. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down at a yard. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. On the give, this is their fullback. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
They spent the week at practice, and we know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the #1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And quickly they get to the line. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now. They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Giants lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Gano now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A 10-play drive that time. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Now Mayfield. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. Here's 3rd and 7. Mayfield to throw it. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Bobby Okereke running in and bringing him down.
Well, partners, the first quarter, too early to start talking about needing a comeback. They're down 2 touchdowns already, and that sack, that disrupts this drive. They need something to go right on offense, and they need it to happen soon.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And the Buccaneers have it.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
Here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield now. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. You talk about this Giant defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Bobby Okereke in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Giants. Jalen Hyatt, 77 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First down, Mayfield. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that will bring up 2nd down. To throw, Mayfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Jason Pierre-Paul able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
He can't get him down. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Wilson. That's caught downfield by Neighbors. He's to the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Giants add 6 to their lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Tampa Bay offense set to go again. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Mayfield looks to throw. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Mayfield. And his throw here's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They go play action. Mayfield under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kayvon Thibodeau. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get a second one.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Flush to his right, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Giants have got it on cruise control. Gano for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Johnson, now a hit and a loose football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's DeVito. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Amir Smith-Marset, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. Extra point try good by Gano. And the route is on here in this first half. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Dexter Lawrence finding his way through defensively for the stop. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Mayfield. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Brian Burns with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bobby Okereke. What a start to this ball game. Still in the first quarter, and he now has 3 sacks, on pace for double digits. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Mayfield. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Bobby Okereke. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
You doing okay over there, partner? Because actually had another sack in this game that you just had to call. We're not even at halftime yet. No wonder this team has the lead. What an effort by the defense right from the word go. The adjustments at halftime, they're going to have to be
under pressure, and they got to him again. Ty Summers, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away. It's taken to the 26. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. On 1st down, Wilson. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. looking to throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play there for the Giants. 48 yards. And with that last reception, we have just witnessed an NFL record. He's gone over 1,964 yards receiving now on the year as he moves past 2012 Calvin Johnson for the most in one season in NFL history. When you think about it, for a league that's been around for over 100 years, that is no small feat. So congratulations to it. They'll look to throw now on first down. He has Hyatt over the middle. Touchdown! Jalen Hyatt with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to widen their lead here in this first half. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. And this offense on third down today, as bad as you can be, 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now Mayfield lost the football on one of the linebackers. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. Well, Charles, I mean, things just seem to be getting worse and worse for one sideline, or flip it over after that fumble return for a touchdown. Better and better on the opposite end. What an impressive first half performance.
And partner, I know the saying in the NFL goes that no lead is safe, but I will say that this one seems pretty secure. And if we continue to see plays like that, I'm going to switch back and say this lead is